How to write a cover letter yourself and get job interview. You are watching this video on I.T.Career Advisor Team channel on YouTube. Why write cover letter? Because CV is static and about the past. CV cannot explain why you are a suitable candidate for the job you are applying. No job application can go without a cover letter. Please see the other videos on how to write CV, how to prepare and win the job and interview, and also about various offerings of guidance and a long-term support by simply subscribing to this channel. Our mission is to enable IT professionals to prosper. Every job is unique and different from each other, because the requirements like qualifications, experience, skills, etc. are also vary. So, as we explained in our video on how to write CV, you cannot make a single and standard CV and use it for every job opportunity. CV and cover letter must be written for every opportunity. The job description and the job specification influence the CV and the cover letter. You should also carry out a good research about the employer and the job opportunity. Redo the CV and the cover letter that is tailor-made and fits in as a good application for this job. Why write a cover letter? Invariably, there are lots of applications for the job. The recruiter or the HR person has a challenge to go through the CV in detail. They browse them more to disqualify the applications that are not impressive than for to shortlist. It is in your cover letter you express why you are a suitable candidate for the job, so as to get shortlisted for the interview. You will highlight on your qualifications, your experience, your skills, your understanding about the employer, and the expectations of the job, your keenness to take up the job. Before progressing further to making the cover letter, it is better you understand the difference between CV and cover letter. Both are important and they have their roles to play. As you can see, the CV is about the past. The past is history and no significant change can be made. So it is fixed and static. It also has standard components structured. Whereas the cover letter is interactive and it is about the future. Cover letter also has a structure. It has to highlight about the significant aspects contained in the CV and sum up stating that everything required for the job is in you and even better than expected. This is the place you to beat your drums about your achievements, track record of successes, recognitions awarded by reputed people or organizations. Before you convey that you consider yourself as the suitable candidate, you should justify how you came to the conclusion. For this purpose you should have carried about a good research about the company, the business, and the job. With thorough understanding, you need to subtly state that you have all the capabilities and competence to perform in the role. Finally, you need to take the stand conclusively that you believe that you are the right person for the job. And conclude by stating that you are very keen to take up the job. This is where you are selling yourself and the employer must buy your reasoning, and get convinced about inviting you to meet in person for an interview that should lead to securing the job in your favor. You should follow these mandatory rules while writing the cover letter. These are simple guidelines that make your cover letter an elegant. How to reach you. Start with the date of the letter. This will be useful sometime, at least for your own reference, in the future. Furnish your contact information like your name, mobile number, and the email address. You may add your social media account information like LinkedIn, Skype, just in case the employer likes to know more about you. Your home address may add value. If you live nearby, the employer feels that you can commute at ease. Address cover letter to the hiring manager by name, with proper salutation. For example, you should say, "Dear Mr. Stephen." If you do not know the person by name, or whom to make it, then just mention hiring manager for the role you are applying for. Your achievements. Experience matters. Please do remember that you do not have to repeat anything that is mentioned in the CV. The cover letter is only bring up significant aspects. Briefly narrate significant achievements with quantitative data like values of orders for sales jobs, milestones for project-oriented jobs, technological terms to highlight your competence, etc. Explain how your knowledge from academic courses will add value to your potential capability for the job. For example, you may like to claim credit for getting a top rank award during your education. Or you may feel proud of having done a great project using Java as part of the curriculum. Your suitability. Subtly state that you know the company and the job. Having done a research about the company before making the CV, use some of the keywords from the job description and specification. While explaining why you think that you are the suitable person. Your interest in the job. You should also categorically mention that you are interested in this job and will like to explain anything that needs clarification. The sole purpose being getting selected for the next level of hiring. In the last or the fifth paragraph of the cover letter, request for a meeting or an interview. If you are sending your application in hard copy, do not forget to sign below your name at the end of the cover letter. The cover letter with 5 paragraphs can now go with the CV either by email or directly on the employer's website or the printed hard copy posted. Your cover letter must make a difference to be chosen for interview. Now that you know how to make your cover letter, you can do it yourself. However, if you like to get it done by a professional expert, please send your old CV and the JD from job opening advertisement by email. I.T.Career advisor will make your CV and a cover letter at no cost. This is for the early birds. Whatever you are, you can seek support I.T.Career advisor. What next? If liked this video, please share your views in your comment. If you agree that a cover letter is important, you may share with others to benefit. There are videos on succeeding in interviews and more in the making. Please subscribe to this channel to find what all we can do for you. Our mission is to enable IT professionals to prosper. Best wishes. Thank you for viewing.